The Nigerian Academy of Science, NAS, has inducted 11 scientists as fellows and called for collaboration to strengthen the science, technology and innovation ecosystem. The induction took place during the Academy's induction of fellows and public lecture in Abuja. Professor Abubakar Sambo, NAS president, says the induction represents the Academy's commitment to promoting excellence in Nigeria's science and technology sector.
Those inductees are the best scientists the country has produced who have qualified to become fellows. And the guidelines we put are very stringent. That is why anybody who has succeeded to become a fellow is really a distinguished scientist that is capable using his own specialization to profile policy frameworks, science and technology-wise, for significantly moving the country forward. What's happening is that, you see, we have been trying to evolve within Nigerians crop of science and technology innovations because we have a NAS Gold Prize that we advertise and call for nominations. We also arrange annual conferences, which we call NAS Scientific Conference, which has become a flagship. And each year we bring a theme as sub-themes, and we ask Nigerians that have contributions in those areas to submit their abstracts. And the best abstracts are the ones selected for presentation. And out of the presentation, you can see clearly there are some innovations that can be used scientifically to develop the nation.
Professor Babatunde Rabiu, Research Director at the National Space Research and Development Agency, in his lecture calls for regulatory agencies to build internal structures that promote interministerial and interagency collaboration.
In order to be an active player in emerging technologies and to ensure sustainable institutional development, Nigeria cannot afford to be inactive in promoting innovative research. I talk a little about strategic partnership and sustainable institutional development before going to recommendation. Strategic partnerships and sustainable institutional development. Major problems threatening the future of our institutions of concern, that is the tertiary academic institutions, as well as the R&D institutions. The major problems threatening them, their future, the present and future. The problems confronting them and the ones that are threatening the future are funding, human resources, and infrastructure. Strategic partnership. Strategic partnership actually have what it takes to eliminate all of these problems, because it facilitates the pooling of resources capable of meeting these basic needs that can sustain our institutions beyond the present dispensations.
Professor Ochechukwu Vincent urges young scientists to stay focused despite national challenges.
Well, one of the challenges we have with younger scientists today is that a lot of young people are financially driven. If they don't get money, they don't want to do research. We understand that, of course, you need to take care of yourself financially before you can really be able to conduct work. But all the same, young people need to be focused. They need to not allow themselves to be distracted by the current challenges we have in the country. The future is great, so I will encourage them to be focused and look out for what the future holds for them, rather than being distracted by the immediate challenges of today.